This is my speaking outline. According to the article journal Exploring the Role of Social Media in Mental Health Research, a bibliometric and content analysis written by Aziliana Azizazan wrote that the exploration of the effect of social media on mental health is significant as it facilitates the recognition of specific mechanisms through which social media impacts mental wellness. Have you both noticed that people who use social media seem depressed and lonely?
Too much.
Well, research has shown that social media causes low self-esteem, depression, and anxiety. I want to help people recognize the bad effects social media has on people and their well-being. And through my experience, I've noticed that since I've stopped using social media too many times, I noticed that I became a happier and a much lighter person. Reducing your social media intake not only makes you feel happier, but also healthier in every aspect of life. Today, I will tell you about the how time-consuming social media can be, the negative effects too much social media has on people and their well-being, and the benefits of reducing social media intake. The first place to begin is to investigate why people turn to social media for entertainment. Social media is a hassle when it comes to boredom and loneliness. According to Sarah Hayes Coomer, the author of the How Social Media Affects Mental Health and How to Cut Back, social media platforms exist to keep individuals engaged through scrolling, notification, algorithms that keep you captivated and scrolling. Scrolling keeps your mind occupied and disregards things like education, employment, and establishing and maintaining authentic relationships and friendships. Even commenting and reading comments on social media posts affects the inner side of the individual and causes them to have unpleasant thoughts, suicidal thoughts. According to Banerjee and Bhatt, authors of the book Social Media and Hate, markets and owners have paid little attention to preventing discrimination and violence targeted at vulnerable groups in society. Also, since 2005, social media companies have increased rapidly in numbers of users and economic value. Now that I've told you how time-consuming social media is, I will now tell you the effects social media has on our well-being and how we can resolve that. Being unoccupied by social media tactics will help you become less depressed and more relaxed. According to a blog, The Impact of Social Media on the Mental Health, Navigating the Digital Landscape, recorded by Navjot Kaur, research conducted by Royal Society for Public Health found that social media platforms, Instagram and Snapchat, have been linked to increased loneliness, anxiety, poor body image among young adults. You can see this in this graph right here. There are also studies that show depression, stress, and anxiety that coincide with the use of social media. And you can see it in this graph right here. Staying off social media will help you with this. You can do this by putting electronics aside. Sarah K. Boomer explains to put chargers on the other side of the room. Use app timers to limit your hours online and remove the apps entirely to be replaced by a computer browser. It may be hard to perform, but it will help and will cause a significant change. This will also help you to be disciplined when coping with stress or anxiety when using social media, and will also allow another method to cope with and express your feelings naturally. Now that I've explained the effects of social media on mental health and how to cope with it, I will now transfer to what if you choose to restrict social media intake, or what if you don't? What will happen? Life without social media will fulfill your life more than you can imagine. It will allow you to connect with people, make meaningful friendships, good communication skills, and feel free stress, and feel lighter. Reducing my social media intake helped me for the better, and I can say for the others as they told me themselves. Choosing to use social media creates an increasing risk of mental health issues, which has not created a great outcome. As the author Ezeliana Zizizan says, that studies exploring the detrimental consequences linked to the use of social media have shown the presence of problematic social media usage can result in a decline in the psychological welfare and full physical condition. Moreover, gaining a full understanding of this correlation may give embracing comprehension of how technology and media affects our overall psychological welfare. In all, your social media intake not only will make you feel happier, but it will also make you feel healthier in life. Today, I have showed you how time-consuming social media is, and the effects of social media has on people and their well-being, and the benefits of reducing social media intake. Now I will leave you one last thought by Sarah Hay Coomer. Be creative, brainstorm everything you can imagine, from big ambitious changes to small ones that seem almost meaningful. Step outside for a breather, start a laundry load, read a book, watch a movie, call a friend, pick a new hobby. Give yourself as many options as possible.